Hey everyone, this is Matt again with 4x4 Ranch, and today we're talking about our top 5 mods under $50 that we love on our daily driven Broncos. There's a lot of things you can do to these. A lot of them don't cost a lot of money and they really make the driving experience better. I want to start out by saying that we are not sponsored by anybody. We're not monetized, so all of these parts we bought full price. We bought them ourselves, and so this is just our honest opinion. So my first favorite mod is the hood struts. I love having hood struts on the Bronco. The first reason for it is if you compare the hood strut to the prop rod, you can see just how much higher that hood goes. And with the hood going up higher, that means you get more light under the hood and you've got more easy reach from the side when you're working on things. The second reason why it's awesome is if you're not as tall as I am, this can be very difficult with a lifted Bronco to be able to actually lift the hood all the way up and put the strut on there. You see people actually reaching from the side to hold the hood up, trying to line up the struts. So having the hood struts on there and not using the prop rod makes life a lot easier. Now coming over to the Raptor, this is one difference of the Raptor. Another one I don't see people talking about is Raptors come with factory hood struts. We didn't actually have to, they don't even come with the prop rod. It's actually molded different, so there's no spot to put a prop rod, but they have factory hood struts. The interesting thing, they're much heavier duty looking hood strut than we have on our aftermarket ones, but they don't lift the hood up as high. So that advantage that we get on the regular Bronco with the aftermarket hood struts, we don't get on the Raptor. The hood stays much, much lower. But now we go to my second mod, and this is probably my favorite mod, and without question the best bang for the buck. It's here. So Stickerfab.com sells these stickers that go inside your fuse box lid and labels all of your fuse boxes in large letters with a high contrast and has a map of where all of them go. So it's very easy if you ever have a situation where you've got a fuse issue, it's very easy to find out where that fuse is. Here's the problem with the way Ford designed this. You do not get a paper manual with Fords. You have to use the center console and you have to turn the vehicle on, go into search through to find the fuse diagram. That doesn't work if you've got a fuse that's preventing your vehicle from turning on. So it's very likely to have a situation where you've got a fuse problem and the solution to your fuse problem you can't get to until you fix your fuse problem. We don't want to be in that situation. These things cost like $6. It is so worth it. We put them on every Bronco. So I would absolutely do this. There's no question. This could save an immense amount of time and frustration. So now let's move on to our third favorite mod. And that is D-rings. I think, you've got the factory toe points on the front of the Broncos. They fit the regular D-rings. I love having D-rings there. One, it saves space in the cab because we always carry our recovery equipment with us. And so by being able to have the D-rings hanging here, we don't have to have those in the cab. Our recovery bag is a lot lighter. Secondly, I think they look awesome, especially if you color match them. And the way we had to color match the Hot Pepper Red vehicle is we actually went out and bought touch-up paint for Hot Pepper Red in spray cans, and therefore we're able to paint our D-rings so that they match. I love the styling. I think that it really ties in the vehicle really well, and they do not cost a lot of money. And they're very functional if you ever need to tow somebody up. So let's go around. Our next favorite mod is interior. So all Broncos come with a bungee cord type mesh for the door pockets, and the reality is they aren't very good. The problem with that, they wear. As you can see, Jeep's been doing this for a long time, and they start sagging over time, especially if you put heavy things in there. They don't hold a lot, and they don't hold it very securely. So you can get these aftermarket door pockets. We bought these on Amazon. They're cheap. They're easy to install. There's just 6 bolts that you take out using the factory tools. Put this in its place, put the 6 bolts back in. Very easy. As you can see, they can carry multiple drinks in large containers without any issue. They give you more storage space in the vehicle, and they won't wear like you would have with the bungee style. So the last mod that we've got, if you follow me around back, it's the third brake light. So we removed the factory third brake light and went to a third brake light inside the wheel. I like the looks of this, but more importantly, the third brake light here takes a lot of space, which is, there's not a lot of room to view out the back of your vehicle. So this blocks a lot of your rear view. So by taking this off, we get better visibility looking at the back of our vehicle. Now, I can show you more detail as we go over here and look at our Raptor. This has got an even larger third brake light than that one had, but you can see the size of this is huge. It's blocking, you know, this, you can't see through the top of this. So you really only have that much visibility. You're taller than everybody, so you can't see anything down. By removing this, you get a lot more visibility. It's an easy mod to do. This is an example of what we put in these. We buy them on eBay. This one happens to be one that we already had. We're modifying it. It was designed for a Jeep, so it's got 5 holes for 5 bolt. We're just gonna drill out the extra 2 holes, mount that in there, and then we will get the same visibility that we have with that and still have the safety of the third brake light. So that is our favorite top 5 mods for daily driven Broncos under $50. If you enjoy the content we have here, please like and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing more.